So this is what I mean by official by you're saying it's stamped by official ideology.
Yes.
So hope in a sense is as well.
No.
No?
No.
No, but you know, to keep your hope beyond that.
Oh, we can hope only on our own minds
Yes, so
and on
individual
international cooperation,
and
I think.
shared.
Because our modern political situation is very hard. The president, he is ex-KGB colonel, is not a light giving as culture. He dreams. Oh, but now KGB changed his main task. Now, as a professor, I can say anything I like, because KGB now dividing the ownership, dividing the oil factories, etc. They are too busy to mention psychology.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
But they're extremely afraid of Western influence, of Western democratic influence, I mean. Extreme. They hated the process take place in Ukraine, so-called Orange Revolution, because the technologies of elections in Russia are just as dirty as it were in Ukraine. But the most close perspectives are very vague. On the next year we will have parliamentary elections, and a year later presidential elections. And now everybody have a riddle. If Putin will put aside the constitution and trying to elect for the third term, because he now is finishing his second and the last term. Verbally, he denies such a possibility. But really, most investigators, commenters suppose that he will try to put on this position some manipulating figure to hold all the real power in his hand. And now, just now, yesterday I examined the internet news from Russia, and Putin is visiting France now, and he behaves not as a president. He solves some political problems, but as a manager of oil company. He demonstrates a great erudition in prices on gas, on oil, on tubes, etc., etc.
That's why the KGB is so busy with oil.
Yes, yes.
Maybe you will.
In the period of first 10 years, when Yeltsin was in power, KGB was and now they try to improve the situation. Just one interesting detail. Someone surely have heard the name of Khodorkovsky, one owner of the biggest oil company in Russia. It was biggest 2 years ago. And Khodorkovsky made a basic mistake, pretending, thinking that if he will play a fair game, everything will be okay with him. He made the finance transparent in his company. And during one of his meetings, as one of industrial leaders with President Putin, he publicly accused one of his close friends in corruption. Putin turned to him look this way and started the process of killing the company. One of his vice presidents was arrested, and after half a year the Khodorkovsky man was arrested. And after a couple of time the company was destroyed and bankrupt, so that all its ownership shifted to close to Putin people.
Yeah. Huh. Very interesting. So corruption is.
While Khodorkovsky has something to do with my theme, because he was one of the leader of industrial magnates who started sponsorship of science. Our director, Yelena Kravtsova, granddaughter of Vygotsky, met with him, and he said that he was the first really constructive from our authorities. But after this catastrophe, we have no money for development and a vague future. But anyway, I am optimist, because the young generations, I hope, will change their mind. Old generations, by natural reasons, go out, but young generations is our hope. But, and this turns us as well to Vygotsky's idea. The culture can be transmitted to the next generations only by real, vivid contact. This idea of Hamlet,
Yes.
of Shakespeare, that we have to restore the connection between ages, between generations. The worst which can take place is if this change will broad. And I suppose my mission to prevent it.
Going back to the diagram of the Vygotsky's conception with the two cornerstones.
Materialism and idealism.
Oh, it's sure.
Can you tell us a little bit about, because you said you can't remove one without destroying his approach. I might be naive here, but can you tell us a little bit more about material, the cornerstone material?
I think, with pleasure. Now in short form, and on one of my latest presentation, more basically.
Yes, that's tomorrow's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The new definition of psyche, yeah? Vygotsky